Hello, I'm Scott Moore, Senior Technical Account Manager supporting HPE at Ingram, and I'm going to give you 5 minutes or less on everything you need to know about Itanium CPUs, OpenVMS, and HPUX. So the current Itanium processors, the only ones that are left out there are the 9700 i6 series from Intel and HPE. They are supported on HPUX 11i v3 and VSI OpenVMS version 8.4-2L1 only. They are 4-core or 8-core processors. The cache level and the speeds are listed here. They are going to be discontinued and obsolete as of September 30th, 2023. So this is the last chance to get them. These processors were available in the BL800 series blades and the RX 2800 2U rack mount server. The RX 2800 2U rack mount server, some configurations are still available at this point. So that'd be the only way to get a new Integrity or Itanium based system. OpenVMS came around from the days of Digital Equipment Corporation on the old VAX mainframe computers. There are two versions of OpenVMS. One is BOE, which is the base operating system, kind of the standard version of OpenVMS. The second one is called HAOE, or High Availability Operating System. And that's the same as the base operating system with a bunch of other clustering and high availability functions added into it. In 2015, VMS Software took over development of OpenVMS from HPE. The only way to get VMS software now is directly through vmssoftware.com. They do have versions supporting integrities, alphas, and newly released x86. And the latest version numbers at the time of this presentation anyway are listed on this slide. HPUX 11i version 3. This was HPE's own version of Unix. There are 4 versions of HPUX. BOE, again, is the base operating system. There is a VSE OE, which is the virtual server operating system. So if you want to do virtual machines under HPUX, you want VSE OE. HAOE is the high availability operating system. Again, it's the same as the base operating system with a bunch of clustering software added into it. And we also have DCOE, or the data center operating environment, which includes all of the above, the BOE, the VSE OE, and the HAOE. Their older discontinued versions of HPUX included FOE, TCOE, EOE, and MCOE. So you may see requests from customers that still have that old nomenclature on it. And right now, with HPUX planned to go away, HP is recommending folks transition to Linux on x86 platforms and recompile their Unix applications. When it comes to virtualization under HPUX, there are several different avenues to go. Just in case people ask or it comes up, Integrity Virtual Machines, also known as Integrity VM or HPVM, are software-based virtualization. So think of it similar to VMware for Integrity. vPartitions or vPars is another type of software-based virtualization. So think Hyper-V versus VMware between Integrity Virtual Machines and vPars or vPartitions. nPartitions are hardware-based virtual machines. In the Integrity world, some platforms allow you to physically and electrically partition your hardware. So I could take a 4-way or 4 CPU system and break it down to 2 separate dual processor nPars, which were completely internally electrically isolated from each other. When I was done with those 2 nPars, I could release the resources and I could combine them back into one larger nPar of 4 processors if I wanted. But nPars were physical based virtualization. vPartitions, vPars, and Integrity Virtual Machines were 2 different software-based types of virtualization. And because they're kind of competing standards for software, Integrity VMs and vPars cannot be run on the same partition or on the same physical nPar. So it's like you can't run Hyper-V and VMware on the same physical device. Same kind of thing here. You choose your software virtualization. If you want to do software virtualization, it's either Integrity VMs or it's vPars. If you want to do physical virtualization, then you're using nPars. And that is everything you need to know about Integrity, OpenVMS, and HPUX in 5 minutes or less.